Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing No Game No Life Zero. When I first heard about this movie coming out, I was a little disappointed. I wanted to see Season 2 of No Game No Life, not a movie about the past. I still want to give this movie a chance though because I wanted to see what kind of games were played 6,000 years ago, and then it turns out there weren't any actual games being played in the movie. All throughout the movie I was just waiting for a game to be played, and there was never any games being played. It was just an all-out war. As disappointed as I was about the lack of games being played, I was very interested in seeing how Tet became the one true god of this world, and how this world, where everything is decided by games, got formed. Jibriel hyped up this great war in Season 1, so I was curious to see how much destruction this great war caused in the past. No Game No Life Zero takes place 6,000 years before No Game No Life. In this movie, it follows the main characters Shuvi and Riku. It appears that Sora is a reincarnation of Riku, and Shiro is a reincarnation of Shuvi. The reason being is that they really resemble each other. That's not confirmed though. Riku is the leader of the last remaining humans on Earth that are trying to survive this great war between dwarves, elves, and the Flugo. Humans are caught right in the middle of this war and have suffered major losses as a result. Riku and his friends face life-threatening situations while trying to gather information on enemies. One day, Riku encounters an ex machina named Shuvi. Shuvi takes a major interest in Riku right away. Riku is hesitant about getting closer to an ex machina, but over time he starts to fall in love with her. Together, Shuvi and Riku plan to end this great war and bring peace to the world. This is an emotional movie where there's only despair for humans during this war. It does not have comedic scenes that were No Game No Life. There were a couple comedic scenes involving Shuvi and Riku, but overall this movie has a serious tone to it. I did like the serious atmosphere from the movie because it's supposed to be a sad movie where many humans die during this great war and there's much destruction. There isn't any room for comedic scenes. This movie really did a great job with its emotional scenes. It showed how hopeless this world was for humans as they just continued to get killed off as casualties. They were completely powerless and couldn't fight back against dwarves, elves, and the Flugo. The movie showed how much pain the characters were in, as they had to tell children that their parents just died. Everyone just seemed to be so miserable. This was one of the saddest movies I have seen in a while. The characters were constantly sad, and there were so many emotional sacrifices that were made in order to try to end this war. Obviously there were several death scenes, and those death scenes almost made me cry at times. I don't cry that often during death scenes, but to see the characters fight so hard for peace, even when they have no special powers, was really emotional to watch. I really liked the romance in this movie. There was great romantic development between Shuvi and Riku in this movie. It was interesting seeing Riku forgive Shuvi for destroying his town. It goes to show you how strong love can be sometimes. It can have you forgive the person for any terrible things they have done in the past. I did enjoy seeing Shuvi and Riku bonding a lot and talking about the heart of a human. It was nice hearing them talk about their feelings, and it was interesting that Riku could show all of his feelings to an ex machina he just met. They just had this amazing romantic spark at first, and just felt like they were meant for each other. They had amazing teamwork, just like Shiro and Sora had, and it seemed like one person could make a move, and the other person would be able to make another move without needing an explanation. Their ability to trust each other and to understand each other is what led them to success in trying to end this great war. It is amazing how two characters who just met recently could bond and understand each other so well. That wedding scene was really sweet. It was really heartwarming to see how much they love each other and how much they want to be with each other. Their love for each other is what made the later scenes in this movie really heartbreaking to watch. The action in the second half of this movie was great. It was amazing seeing Riku making a strategy to trick the elves, Flugo, and the dwarves into ending this war once and for all. It was entertaining seeing Riku being able to make these powerful beings believe what he said and follow his advice. It is amazing considering he is just a human, while the other races could kill him so easily. It was so sad seeing him struggle to make his strategy succeed. He really had to go through so much physical pain to make his plan work. The most memorable scene in this movie was the fight scene between Jibriel and Shuvi. It was really emotional seeing Shuvi give everything she had during the fight so that she could help Riku in his plan. Failure was not an option for her. That scene was really sad to watch. It was depressing seeing Shuvi try so hard to win the fight when Jibriel was so much stronger than her. That goes to show you how much she loved Riku. Seeing her suddenly gather strength to make that cool transformation at the end of the movie was amazing to watch. The energy blasts that were used during the fight looked very nice. This fight wasn't a fight where lots of strategy was involved. It was more of a desperate fight for survival. That made the fight more depressing to watch, as I just want to see Shuvi survive the fight and go back to Riku, even though she's clearly outmatched in this fight. I have seen lots of fight scenes, and I haven't seen a fight that made me this emotional since the Gon vs. Pito fight in Hunter x Hunter. This fight was just that depressing and memorable. I did like the two main characters in this movie because they're a lot like Shiro and Sora from No Game No Life. Riku had a great attitude of never giving up no matter how bad the situation may be. Shuvi was funny to watch because she acted so emotionless at first and caused so many awkward misunderstandings. Together, they had amazing teamwork like Sora and Shiro did. They could think of an amazing strategy to fool their opponents. The music in the movie was amazing. It had really depressing songs that fit the emotional scenes in this movie. The animation style looked great. It looked just like the animation style used in a No Game No Life anime. The animation for this movie was amazing. The characters moved really smoothly during fights and action scenes. Those energy blasts looked really great while animated. While the movie didn't have the humor and wild games that the anime had, it still had these creative strategies being made by the main character that will just leave you in amazement. This movie was filled with emotional scenes that will make you want to cry at times. It was so sad seeing humans desperately trying to survive in this horrible war. These sad scenes, though, will make the scene where the humans finally succeed to achieve peace more satisfying to watch, as these humans have gone through so much to end this war. The romance in this movie was great. It didn't feel forced at all. There was just this amazing romantic spark between Shuvi and Riku right away. This movie helped me understand the world of No Game No Life much more, as I always wonder how Tet became the god of this world and how he made the rules for this world. I got my answer in this movie. I give this movie a 8 out of 10. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day and night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.